My fleeting life has come and gone. A wind that blows and passes by. I feel it has been all too brief, just like the blinking of an eye. To this true word, God will attest. The spirit is the body's guest. Someday it will vacate the breast, as birds, freed from their cages, fly. Life, my good man, can be likened to the land that the farmer sows, lying scattered all over the soil. Some of the seeds sprout, but some die. If you visit and give water to a sick man who needs care, with God's wine he shall hail you there. One day, when you soar to the sky. Life does indeed pass by in the blink of an eye. As children, we feel as if we will live in eternity, always hopeful and excited for the great future that lies ahead. As young adults, we have racked up a few years of wisdom and experience, but are still just hitting our prime. Then we enter the autumn of our life as mature adults and begin to reflect on all the beautiful and difficult moments that have passed, before finally welcoming the winter of our life. The more we move closer toward our life's end, the more we feel as if it all passed by like the wind. Yet while this truth may sadden some of you, there is nothing to be sad about. Death is a beautiful friend and journey we must all embrace. In fact, it is death that makes our life meaningful. If we lived forever, how could we ever appreciate a single moment or day in our life? The answer is we simply couldn't. And that is why each birthday, milestone, or special event carries so much significance. As Yunus Emre says, the spirit, or who we really are, is just the body's guest. It is only here for a few days, and then, as all guests do, it will return back to its true home. And for us, what is that home? It is none other than being once again in the eternal presence of our God, our Creator. If our birth symbolizes the separation from our home, then death symbolizes the return to our home. It symbolizes the moment we actually leave our cages and become free. Because this sleepy existence that we are living right now is not true freedom. It is merely a mirage, an illusion, propagated by an ego that makes us want to forget our true home and to instead fall in love with this world. This ego conspires and contrives to make us satisfied with getting a new car or house, getting married, having kids, winning promotions, and making more money. As long as we are getting more, the ego says, it will all be fine. It never wants us to grow spiritually to see past this life. But life is much more than just getting and accumulating. It is much more than just following the path everyone else is following. Because we're not meant to just come into this world and be on cruise control until the moment we die. We are meant to work on ourselves and ultimately grow and awaken so that we may arrive at our true home before our bodies actually die. As the famous expression goes, die before you die. That is, kill your false self while you are alive so that your true self may appear. And in doing so, experience the feeling of knowing who you truly are and the infinite peace, love, and wisdom that comes with this. Unfortunately, not all of us will achieve this enlightened state during our lifetime, even though we all have the potential to do so. To use Yunus Emre's analogy, some of us will sprout up from the ground and rise to turn into something beautiful, while others will remain dormant and asleep, buried forever under the ground. Spiritually, this of course refers to the people who truly awaken, or the sprouting seeds, versus those who are just satisfied believing their ego's lies, and who never awaken, or the dying seeds. Because although none of us can avoid or prevent the death of our body, we can all avoid and prevent the death of our soul. We can all awaken and return back to our true home before our soul ever leaves this body. But we have to have the conviction, commitment, and patience to move forward on this journey. It's not easy to leave behind what you have known and done your entire life for something that feels new and strange to you. But believe me, once you make those first few steps, the path will appear before you, and your soul will guide you toward your true home, the place where you should be. And there's one more important thing to remember here that Yunus Emre also touches upon in his beautiful poem. We are not alone in our journey. There are countless others who are walking the same path as we are, and by design. It's no accident that so many other people want to heal, grow, and awaken just like we do. We were all put together on this earth, not to fight or compete with one another, but to love and help one another. So when you see a sick man or someone who needs your help in any way, give them water. In other words, give them hope, give them aid, give them love. Because one day when your body is gone and your soul has returned to God, he or she will remember you and thank you for helping them in their life. And the chain can just continue. That person helps another person, who then helps another person, and so on. And in this way, the entire world can be awakened, one person at a time, one generation at a time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this poem, and that you take some time to reflect on its wisdom, especially as it relates to your own life, regardless of which season you are in. Nurture your soul so that this seed may rise and not only nourish you, but also those around you. Before you know it, you too will be counting down the last hours of your life. But be neither sad nor fearful. If you begin or continue to travel on your spiritual journey, then those final hours will be the sweetest ever, as you know that the cage will open, the soul will fly, and you will finally arrive home. As Rumi beautifully said regarding his own eventual death, "Don't cry for my leaving. I'm not leaving. I am arriving at eternal love." So let yourself arrive at this beautiful state and place. And if you are devoted enough on this path, you may even get glimpses of this state before your book is closed shut. For even though your life may be written in words that take up a page, your true essence is wordless, pageless, and timeless.